in the product, and the product is the truth for me.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing, guys?
Yeah.
See, this is the reason that I do this. Okay, when I see stories, when I hear stories like this, testimonials like this, people being able to have the result that they do, I mean that's amazing. I mean, and when I heard this testimony for the first time about 30 minutes ago. We were having a private discussion, and I don't think I've ever heard of anyone having a blood pressure that high, 258. Right. I mean, that's really, I mean, that's
You blessed
that's
me.
dead zone.
Yeah, and
that's
I videotaped because it
You
was
had
just
it?
something that
Well, you got to get on the Gano coffee right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what I want to say, guys, is this. With Zaveo, there's a lot of passion behind what we do. Okay, because you talk about other companies, they're out there and they got all this, politicians behind it or whatever they do. But at the end of the day, we got a lot of heart behind this.
Oh, that.
Politicians, right? So here's what it takes, okay? Because to have a successful company, you could have a lot of money, you could have good products, and you could have all these leaders. But at the end of the day, to have a company that's going to be around 40 years from now, you got to have the heart. So a lot of these companies, they got a good formula, but they miss something that we don't have. So when you look at it, we here today, we might be, at the beginning of Atlanta, it's a small group, but make no mistake, and in the next 12 months, this is going to be out of control. Okay, because think about this. All the experiences you guys had, and most of you are very experienced, you've been through a lot of different companies, you've seen a lot, you've been through a lot. Where would you be if that first company you joined didn't mess around? Where would you be if the promises that were made were kept? Right?
That's true.
Sure.
I mean, you would be making, I don't know, maybe $100,000 a month? Possibly, right? Maybe. So, I've been through a lot. I started, when I started this industry, I started with a company called Primerica, right? So, fast forward a couple of companies because time after time, they didn't deliver on the promises. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, betrayals, whatever, so I said, okay, fine, it's bad experience. They went into another company. Then, time after time, even when things really took off with me and I started making a lot of money, I met with a multi-millionaire, 23, at the age of 23, right? So we started, I became a top producer for his company, like within a month, because by this time I had been in the insurance industry for many years. I went through door knocking sales. I went through cold calls. I was very good at what I was doing. I plugged into his system and boom, took off, right? Then towards the third month, a lot of promises being made, and I saw that these conversations, they're just kind of like, how do you say it? They're not going anywhere, right? Yeah. All these things we're talking about. I said, okay, fine. I said that's fine. I went, then I opened up my own company, and it was a network marketing company with multi-tier structure. Okay, so we built a good organization, and that was the first time I actually made 7 figures at the age of 24. So fast forward where I am today, everything that I've been through, every time when I've sat down and I've looked at a comp plan, I've looked at the products, I've looked at anything that has to do with the company and what I have to do as an owner of a company, I made sure everything that I've been through has been for a reason. So I understand how I'm supposed to do it now. How to do it right. And make sure, even when I've been young, I've always been very straightforward. I've never, I've always been very ambitious. I've always been very much out there to, succeed. But at the same time, I've had those core values, that I've learned, since I was a kid to always make sure, deliver on whatever you promise. That's why being in this industry and building this business, for me, is very easy to build this network marketing company. Do you know why? Because all I have to do is follow through on what my words are. That's it. If I tell you I'm going to do something, all I got to do is do it because no one else is doing it. All they're doing it and they're saying it. So I'm like, this is a piece of cake. We got the products. We got the trainings. Now, you mean to tell me all I got to say, hey, I'm going to do this and then do it? Come on. That's it? Done. You see what I'm saying? So that's how easy it is because it's a part of, that's what I'm all about. It's part of my nature. So that's why, it's very easy for me to build this amazing company because here's how you got to see it. I had this conversation with our Red Diamond James, um, beginning of this year. I said, listen, we're gonna build this company, but hear me out. I've noticed that the industry is very empty. It's missing something. It's not leaders. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of stories and a lot of Ferraris and a lot of multi-million dollar mansions. It's missing heart. And it's missing, the core beliefs of a real business. So I said, we're gonna start this business. We're gonna build it organically. No one gets paid to come to this company. They don't get paid out of other companies. We don't have that. We're gonna build it. It might not be as fast as other companies, but as we built it, we're gonna have a solid company. And those people who have a good heart, and those people who've been in other companies and they build and they've been, let down, if they don't come to us today, they'll come a few months later. If it's not a few months later, a year later, they're gonna come our way. And those who are not gonna come our way, it's okay. They're not meant to be with us. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of good individuals in this industry that are looking to do something real. That are looking to do something that's going to impact a lot of people's lives, is going to impact their communities, is going to make a difference. I truly believe there's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people. It's just throughout time, people kind of go in the wrong direction because what do you expect? If you're a distributor and your owners doing certain things to let you down, through time you get tainted as a distributor. Like, what should I do? If I'm here and I'm putting all my eggs in this basket, I gotta feed my kids and my wife and my family. And if this goes down, and all of a sudden I'm making $40,000 a month, but now I'm making nothing a month. What am I supposed to do? So all of a sudden they're kind of forced to go in the wrong direction. But it's okay. That's why when I get up there and I talk and I share my story, I tell people that I'm bringing those dreams back. I'm bringing back hope. I'm bringing back, giving people that chance. It's okay. You can dream again. You can dream again. Why? Because I'm gonna make sure everything we talk about, is gonna become a reality. It's gonna materialize. Now the rest, I always leave it up to people. If they're gonna make it happen or not, that's out of my control. But whatever I can do to make sure that we deliver, and I stand behind you guys from point step step one to step done. I'm gonna be there 100% of the time. And it's truly something where a direction we're taking this in now. I know in a very short time we're gonna really take over the market. Not because we got the best compound in the world or we got all these amazing stories coming out. No, because truly what we stand for. Truly, as a company, we're the company with a heart. So thankfully we got a good comp plan.